Hi there, I'm Kelly Lubeck. I'm a wellness champion, a mama, a healing practitioner, a public health professional, and a speaker and coach. And I want to talk to you today about the nervous system and the concept of growing your capacity to be able to parent better, make change better, and be a better human. Today, I'm going to put the focus on parenting, though this really applies to any kind of work that creates some level of stress for you, or any aspect of life that creates a level of stress or challenge for you. So, if you're on social media or you pay attention to the news or you work in any form of health or healing or service work, you cannot miss how much talk there is about the nervous system and trauma these days. The past couple of years of COVID, environmental disasters, racism, and social division have really put mental health, preventive health, and the nervous system on the map. I am grateful for this because I believe that nervous system, mental health, preventive health are really essential for us to understand and to address. And they desperately need our attention, both for our own individual healing as well as that of our society. So, a few days ago, I heard from a client who has struggled with her son's emotional outbursts and intensity and how much they really take over the family. And she said to me, I don't really understand all that nervous system stuff you talk about, but I have a sense it's really important. And all I know is that it's helping me and my family a great deal. And she also said how in our work together, she has learned to be so much kinder to herself, which is often hard to be when your kid is coming apart at the seams and you're finding yourself self blaming and definitely not at your best. And that being kinder to yourself in the midst of all that may be swirling around you is actually a key piece of capacity. So you may find yourself up at night, worried, researching solutions, trying to figure out how to help your kid. You get triggered by their behavior. Maybe you blame yourself for the situation, and everything around you seems to escalate. So, whether this is the case in your parenting or caregiving or your workplace or your community, I want you to know that healing your nervous system and growing your capacity to navigate challenging situations can actually be life changing. And what I've discovered, both in my own journey and what in working with clients, and client after client has found that by focusing on healing themselves, their deepest self care, which is way beyond the massage and the mani and pedi, their own nervous system regulation, and using a variety of specific techniques, everything from nervous system healing to energy medicine to the journeys I guide them on to breath work, this truly changes lives. And so, while there's much more to it than this, we're talking in really basic terms today. When we learn tools to support our autonomic nervous system, which is the automatic functions and the fight, flight, and freeze mechanisms, instead of being launched into fight, flight, or freeze when something gets us activated or triggered, whether it's our kid, a client, a patient, the world, the news, we can find ways to bring more calm and ease to our systems in the moment. And the more that we do this, and then we are able to focus on our deeper healing, the more we grow our capacity to be in the world, to be with our kids, to be in our challenging work, to be of service at a time where the world really needs us serving with capacity. So you can learn all of the strategies from the books. You can learn ABC tools and XYZ strategies of parenting, of leadership, of healthcare provision, of management. But if your nervous system gets triggered and you immediately go into emergency mode and you haven't yet built the capacity to be with what you've got in front of you, whether it's a screaming toddler or a screaming teenager, a demanding team at work, really unending needs with clients or patients, if you haven't done the work to grow your capacity and keep yourself calm and regulated in the midst of the storm, you can try and do all the strategies and tools that you read about and have learned probably very well, but you're going to have a hard time keeping calm inside and outside, or inside or outside, once you hit your threshold. And depending on how much you live in survival stress and what your household and work life are like, your threshold may be low at this point. So, this nervous system and deeper energetic healing work, which we do in the programs I offer in retreats and in private work, all of this help us to grow our capacity to be what's in front of us and to be able to manage it effectively, well, even calmly through our state of being. So, I would love you to imagine for a moment what it could be like to, in the middle of whatever is happening in your life, to be able to find a sense of calm, to find a sense of ease, and to go immediately to that place instead of the activated place, whether that's fight, flight, or freeze. And then from there, from that regulated place, to be able to activate your powerful tools and strategies so that your outward expression is an authentic, calm, easeful, compassionate, caring expression. So I'm going to be sharing more tools soon to help you grow your nervous system capacity to meet the challenges in the next couple of days. So stay tuned. And for now, I simply send you encouragement to focus on the work inside of you. So as you do this inside work, everything can change outside of you. And know that all of that work you do inside ripples out to all of those that you touch, and to all of those that they touch, and to the world. So you can find out more about my offerings and how I help people build capacity through programs, retreats, and healing work at kellylubeck.com. Lastly, I just want to say, the more you heal, the more you help the world heal. The world really does need you well. Take good care.